Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? Afternoon, morning, evening, whatever it is for you. Anyway, how are you doing? Hope you're all doing good. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Back into the working week. Can't do much about that. That's what time does. Goes forward, doesn't it? Oh, I've got to adjust that so I can see that. But anyway, first off, sorry for not streaming yesterday. I had what's we call it, turn up yesterday, the motherboard and all that kind of stuff. So I installed that yesterday. Hence the reason why I didn't stream. And the other announcement is what I normally do on a Wednesday has been postponed and it's been transferred to a Thursday. So Thursday I won't be streaming either. So both Dyson Sphere this week aren't going to be up and out. Another thing is the YouTube edit. Don't know what's going to happen with those because I redid my put in the motherboard and CPU yesterday and redid Windows, so I had fresh installed drivers. And my license, which I had 2 weeks left on it for my editing software, has disappeared, so I've got to wait to hear back from them and hopefully get that in. So basically until that happens I won't be doing any editing at all. Because if they don't give it back to me, which will be rather annoying, I will be waiting until the end of when it was supposed to end anyway, which is the 26th of this month, before I get a new one. And get my money's worth. But as you can tell, I've got Patrio with me today. He's back. He's got his stuff fixed, I assume, and we're out making money or losing money, depending how good we are. How are you, Patrio?
Yeah, not too bad. As previously discussed, local weather was not straight to my liking, but I mean, summer is still further around the bend, so just waiting for that to happen. Thankfully, my computer issue was pretty simple. It was just my games data drive dying in the rear. So that was an easy replacement and just reload Steam. Although I don't know what else I've lost, but my important stuff is safe, so that's all that matters.
That's one. And you're here. Most important thing. And so, yeah, I had fun yesterday putting the VC together. I got it all together and turned it on, and nothing showed up, and I got all error beeps coming out of the PC. So that was a great start. And normally when you don't get anything on your screen, it generally signifies RAM or CPU issue, and I knew the RAM was fine because it was working that morning before I took it out of the computer and replaced the motherboard. So it was down to the CPU, and it turned out it was the CPU, but not what I thought, thankfully. Because my old motherboard never had integrated graphics. It was just plain old graphics card or nothing. I was lucky I bought a graphics card for it because I didn't realise that. I didn't check that when I bought it. Then this one that I've got now does have integrated graphics, so I hooked it up to that just to make sure everything was working before I put the graphics card on. And it turns out my CPU doesn't support integrated graphics, hence the reason why I didn't get it, which is a bit annoying. I was looking forward to having it, so I could run like my smaller screen off the integrated graphics and run the big screen when I play games on off the video card. Not to beat, but it's alright. Apart from that, everything seems to be okay. Running a little hot to my liking. It peaked at 80 Celsius last night while I was loading Call of Duty, and it was doing its compiling shaders, which was a bit of a worry. And then I did a stress test on it and it hit 75, which is not something my other one didn't do, and I would have thought this new CPU would be a bit cooler, run a bit better. And it seems to run a bit slower too. I've never seen the ring of weight, the Microsoft Blue ring of please wait, on the most simplest of tasks. So there's a possibility it could have been because of the way I installed the Windows updates and the drivers for the motherboard. Normally, oh, hey, that's perfect. I'll do that there. 13.5. I think that's a 13.7 actually. And the 45-degree angle. Yeah, so, oh, that does look like a 13.5, doesn't it? Okay, we'll change that. I'll reset it. That still looks, still looks too wide. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so might be a way of Windows installed because I was doing the updates. Normally I do, because I have a modern or latest possible version of Windows when I load up, because I use the media creation tool and update it. So I load Windows from a USB. Nice and quick. So normally what I do when I get in, I found the best way with my other one was to get in and load the motherboard drivers first, everything, all those drivers first, then do the updates for Windows. And this time I thought, oh, I'll just update Windows, it should be fine. And then as I was doing that, Asus Armory Crate decided it will update the drivers and that and everything, and it sort of froze halfway through and I restarted, so there could have been an issue with that. So tomorrow I'll be doing that in the morning just to make sure that that's it. And that might sort out my heat problems, because I remember I did it a funny way last time and I sort of had my CPU overheating a little bit. Have to wait and see, but it shouldn't be doing going as slow as it does, especially with copying or deleting stuff from Explorer, as it was. I had a good time trying to load Epic. It seemed like I was loading Epic, I'd load Steam, I'd load Discord, and I was loading from the installers that I had that were old ones, but they automatically update after it loads. It says update and updates it and everything, and it seemed doing it that way. It didn't like to run the program, so I actually had to download the latest installers and then it ran, which is annoying. And then today I had a game of mine didn't actually load in, so I'm hoping beyond hope that it's a software issue and not a motherboard or CPU issue. Anyway, we're trying to get to 1 million so we can get a couple of beet harvesters and onion and all that kind of stuff going. But as you can see, Patrio's harvesting some poppy, I think it is. I'm doing sunflowers. And those who are here on Sunday, you know that I was on my Livestream because of Patrio's issues with his hard drive. And I set this up, Courseplay, to do it, but hey, I already had them done, so I might as well do them myself. Well, ourselves actually, the two of them, get the harvesting done, which we've done quite a bit of. So once we've done this harvesting, I'm going to have a look at the contracts again and see how we get on. Of course, I was going to set it up on Courseplay, but I had to wait for the fields to dry out, didn't I?
Yeah, well, the other hiccup is Courseplay is not picking up 43 as a field. I got the option of either field 100, which I'm pretty sure doesn't exist, and quote-unquote currently laid course.
Ooh, that's not ideal. Jump out and I'll see if it'll let me do it, or you just automatically doing it. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We can do it later on anyway. No, it doesn't matter because you're doing it. We'll be back on that field at some stage. We're just gonna have to check as we go along and check to see which fields we have got already done or not before we start them anyway, because I don't know what we have done and haven't done. Majority of them haven't been done, obviously, but I don't know which have been done, so every time we start a course by course we're going to need to go in and check, and I've got to organise it too into folders. I think this dead zone on this is way too far out. Can't change it until I get back into the main menu, but I'm pretty sure the steering's not the same as it used to be. In other news, for those that watched my demo streams and saw the game Settlement Survival, which was a sort of a cross between Banished gameplay and Foundation graphics, is currently available on Steam now. It's been released, and it's been released for a cheap price actually. Actually, it's 10% off at the moment, so for me it's $16. If you're in America, it's probably $2. For you in Australia, it's probably $20.
Yeah, because it costs more to ship zeros and ones to my country.
More taxable.
No, that'd be Europe. They do the VAT.
I'm pretty sure they got to actually do the GST. You charge you GST, because I get charged GST when I buy from Steam. I think.
I don't know, I think most of them usually just set a price of whatever, and then when it comes time for the invoice, they just, you know, say, oh yeah, by the way, there's, you know, $60 you paid for your latest AAA game, then 10% of that's GST. So they just, like, count it back. Rather than saying, oh, this product is worth X, Y, Z, and then we'll tack GST on top of it.
Yeah, no, I think it's included in the price.
Yeah, which is thankful. Apparently Americans don't do that. They leave all taxes off of the ticket prices.
Yeah, well, we get it here. You either get normally you get the price with GST included. If you don't, it'll say excluding GST. Now, for those that don't know what that is, by the way, New Zealand and Australia have that. GST is goods and services tax. By the sounds of it, in Australia it's 10%. Here, I think it's 15%. So if you buy a product, you get the retail price for it, and then an extra 15% is popped on top for the tax, GST, which is included in the price anyway. Oh, it's right out. Go for it now. Well, that's going down there. I might do some folder creations. One's got to remember how to do a folder creation. How are you missing that? I know how you're missing that. I've just realised. This is not 13...
You adjusted the width, but didn't reset the course.
No, I adjusted the width for a serial header, not the corn header. Which is what I've done. So I'm going to come over a bit. I'm going to find out how wide this is, which I think is 12.2, but I'm just going to confirm that. Let's have a wee look. So hopefully the stream and everything's coming through fine. What I have noticed also is that my new motherboard downloads 12 meters. downloads 100 megabytes slower than the old one does apparently, which I once again hope that's got something to do with the driver and the software and all that. Righty rah rah rahs. A little bit of luck. 12. Go for it. Right, now this. Oh, that is create a new folder. Oh. F01 for field 1. Save. There's 95 of them, eh? F02. Save. F03. Save. First one we got, I think, is 5 anyway. F04. Save. F05. Save. Now I can enter this into add to that one. No, that one. Or is it that one? Move to folder. Move to folder, that one I believe. Yep, I got a plus. It's a good start. F06. Save. Maybe I should have, never mind, too late now. F07. Save. F08. Save. F09, save. Doing 2 headlands, and then I'll be going up and down. Right, where's my coffee? Oh my goodness me, yeah, so it was a bit of a trial of a day yesterday. I think I can actually turn my microphone level down a bit more. Hopefully I'm not coming through too loud. The compressor should kick in. With a bit of luck.
I would say the volume on my end's fine, but I tend to run everything about 95% on the system settings, and I use my inline volume adjustment on my headphones.
Yeah, but you don't have the stream sound running through, do you?
No, that's on my second machine next to me. If I turn that sound on, then you'll hear yourself as a basically laptop-sized speaker in the background, which I'm sure you'd prefer not.
So yeah, you're just talking about how I'm coming through on Discord.
Yeah, I tend to run everything quiet. Well, I'll scratch my head as to why my feed keeps coming and going. And it seems to max out about 2.5 megabytes a second, so it's not like it's choking my connection that badly. But yeah, just on like your stream side of things, once in a blue moon, it'll just disappear for a bit and come back.
It definitely looks a lot better. I can see a lot better in it. Yeah, for those watching, you might remember put Patrio on full screen for the intermission screens and all that kind of stuff, and it was a bit of a widescreen fiasco, and the graphic quality wasn't that good, so sort of fix that. Which is good. And let's have a look here. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, okay, that'll be why, because I moved that one. So, yeah, no, that's just a lot better quality. Let me give you a little show of what I mean. So there's Patrio. And, yeah, the graphic quality is a lot better. And it's because The screen on OBS, there he goes, he's dropped out. The screen on OBS was set to 800 by 600 instead of 1980 by 1920 by 1080. So now we've done that. Reset that. I'm seriously thinking about jumping out of the game and just checking the settings and maybe turn the microphone down a bit. I know if I do it while I'm streaming, I'm pretty sure it sort of goes a bit funny.
Oh, the other one is the stream itself was coming through at 720. I don't know if that was intentional.
No, it still looked good though. Definitely even on the small screen, it looks good
I know,
as well.
I'm saying your actual stream on the Twitch browser on my second machine. It's source 720, 60.
Oh, is it? It shouldn't be. It's definitely a 6000 bit rate, which is 1080. Let me see if, wonder if I can bring it up here. How do I get there's the settings. Oh, it's also 720 by 60. Okay. Well, the bit rate's at 6000, and anything over 5000 will give you 1080. That is bizarre. Right, let me just have a look here. Have we got any cosplay courses going? I don't think we do. I might jump out, Patrio, and hang on, I'll get the be right back screen before you jump out. And I'm just going to check the settings of this and that, and I might actually end up ending the stream a little bit because I can't change the settings in Streamlabs while it's running, which is a bit of a shame. Just check one setting so I can try and get 1080 back up, or I could go the whole 720 and... No, I might as well do the whole thing. Yeah, so jump out, and then I'll jump out and I'll change it to the be right back screen. Let me know when you're out.
I'm just waiting for an update on my stream side of this end. Good old stream delays.
Oh, you waiting for me to go and to be right back?
No, it makes no difference. There's nothing personal on my desktop, so otherwise, yeah, I'm out.
Okay, I'm going to save. I'm going to quit. Just going to go on our options and check this mouse sensitivity, gamepad. No, I need that for the gamepad. Switch device. Oh, that'll be why. Right, so what I'm going to do, gentlemen and ladies, or ladies and gentlemen, whoever's there, I'm going to quickly end the stream. I'm going to just check a couple of settings and then be right back. So you might get a notification, most likely not, and otherwise just hopefully it stays on this one and it'll restart the stream again. You might need to refresh, or you might need to just go back into my page and click on it. So let me just try changing this now. The level's down to 80. That's what I'll do. Click OK. So that seemed to have changed it. Yeah, that's changed quite a bit of it. Right, so I don't have to do that. But it's the 1080 issue here. Well, not the 1080, it's more 720. So what do we got here? Settings, auto, 720 source. The only choice I've got. That's not right. I can tell you that right now. That's not right. I'll go to video. I know why now. It's damn it. Yep. So I need to shut the screen down. I thought it was totally forget about that. I don't know why it does that. That is just silly. But yeah, it is. All right, I'll end the stream and I'll be right back.